There's a camera right over my shoulder watching us right now. And many people, particularly in this neighborhood, have also seen the video of a burglary in progress. At one point, a long stretch of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive here in Modesto was covered up with 8 inches of water. Yeah, it's been snowing on and off today, and it just started back up again. Delta College police officers are looking for the man in this flyer.
Carlos Correa is there in Puerto Rico.
Many people are still without power, and there are a lot of fallen trees. Yeah, people in this Western Ranch community have been gathering all day, dropping off flowers and candles as they remember a 9-year-old who was tragically killed.
And we begin with CBS 13's Carlos Correa.
And good afternoon to you. Firefighters say the flames have now reached Green Valley. They had this huge fire under control around 8 o'clock, but there are still some hot spots behind me. Despite the ongoing rocks that are falling, Yosemite remains open, and park rangers can't stress enough, if you're going to visit, be aware of your surroundings. A portion of Deer Creek Circle here in North Stockton is closed during this investigation. Here's what we know. It all happened around 4 o'clock this afternoon when officers were responding to a disturbance call. Now he faces charges for driving under the influence in a car crash that killed a high school athlete.
I run 3 miles every morning. 4 o'clock.
That's 3 more than me.
Are they confident with the work police are doing out in the community?
They are. As a matter of fact, a lot of these families are working side by side with detectives.
Carlos?
Hey, good afternoon to you. It was a mixture of opinions today. A lot of people love it, others hate it. But community leaders say changing the name of the airport will not only attract more business and visitors, but eventually more airlines. And good afternoon to you. Detectives are in the process of talking to people at nearby businesses. The hope is to find a surveillance camera that may have captured this attack. Stockton police officers are hoping one of several surveillance cameras along the Miracle Mile was able to capture the moment an elderly man was attacked at this bus stop.
And our victim was just minding his own business, standing at the bus stop waiting for a bus when the suspect just hit him for no apparent reason.
The attack happened in broad daylight on the corner of Pacific Avenue and Walnut Street. Police say the suspect hit the 60-year-old in the head. He then fell backwards, banging his head on the concrete, and was knocked unconscious.
It's terrible. I mean, it's a sign of where we're going with the city if we don't get it under control. I just feel like, it's random. We don't know what's going on in the neighborhood. It's fearful. We're scared sometimes from this kind of activity.
Detectives are unaware if the suspect took anything from the victim, but the attack is causing concern for many bus riders.
It does frighten me because sometimes I am at the bus stop at night, so it does kind of put that in my head that I should try to be safe.
It actually makes me want to get a car because being in a car, you don't have to worry about. I mean, you're in your car. You don't have to worry about standing at a bus stop and somebody coming up and attacking you.
The suspect is described as a Hispanic man in his early 20s. Officers say he was last seen going north on Pacific Avenue wearing a white t-shirt and blue jeans. And police advise anyone who may be waiting at a bus stop to be aware of their surroundings and report any suspicious activity. Also, if anyone was here in the area and know any information, they are urged to contact the department or Crime Stoppers. 12-year-old Kalia Lincoln has always dreamed about winning gold, just like her idol, Olympic superstar Gabby Douglas.
I like gymnastics because I love learning new skills and I love feeling accomplished and successful when either I'm scared for a skill and I do it.
Kalia started tumbling and learning how to handstand and forward roll since the age of 5, now spending a little more than 30 hours a week training.
Well, by being in gymnastics, they have to time manage, so that's a big one. They have homework and family, and they have to manage their time with school. They learn how to be resilient, just working as a team.
Kalia's passion for the sport and remarkable moves have been getting a lot of attention from parents, coaches, and even her own hero.
The most special thing about Kalia is her personality. I love her. I mean, she has a huge heart.
It just is wild.
In Undercover Boss Celebrity Edition, Gabby Douglas is in disguise on a mission to pay it forward to deserving yet to be discovered individuals.
I was in their shoes once upon a time, and for the roles to completely switch, and now, they look up to me, it's a huge honor.
Gymnastics and the road to the Olympics can be an expensive journey. Kalia's proud parents share their struggles with Gabby and even brings her to tears.
Gymnastics is an expensive sport. It is a sacrifice to make, and at times it seems more of a struggle than you can bear, but we invest in our children. And we also knew that, maybe it wouldn't happen in our lifetime. So to have the person that inspired her to do gymnastics, actually be there for her in that moment, it was a dream come true.
Faith leaders have turned a downtown storefront into a busy bike shop where customers are getting a second chance at life.
What can I do for you today?
In the heart of downtown Stockton, Deacon Stephen Bentley is fixing one problem after another.
How you doing, Chris?
All right.
Good, good.
A little over 2 years ago, he transformed an old storefront owned by his church, St. John's Episcopal, into a bicycle ministry known as The Hub, short for Helping Urban Bicyclists.
Part of my role as a deacon is to minister to the people who have particular needs. Transportation was the thing that was missing.
Deacon Bentley is repairing people's bicycles for free, and from time to time he's also building them from scratch. He does it so those less fortunate have one less thing to worry about.
They know the value of what they're getting, because when they go to a shop and they have to pay $50, $60 for a repair, that's money out of their pocket that they could be using for something else, food, clothing, basic needs.
So far, the deacon has worked on 250 bikes, including a bicycle belonging to 50-year-old Ghafoor Khan, who's working to get back on his feet. How much do you rely on your bike every day?
I rely a lot. Yeah. Trying to find a job and stuff.
Although broken bicycles are mainly fixed at Hub, there have been times where a spare bike or two have been given to someone in dire need of hope.
It's a good help,
Several clients, the deacon says, have managed to find work and eventually save up to buy cars. Some have returned to the shop to donate their own bikes in order to help others in the community.